If there are branches, then flowers and leaves will also come. If today is a bad day, then good days will surely come tomorrow. This was the sentence that Dr. Fahim often repeated in his lectures. He always taught his students patience and perseverance, saying that whatever happens in life, it happens for a reason. But today, today, he had forgotten his own words. Today was the biggest day of his life. He was a renowned and successful surgeon, a master in his field, known worldwide for his dedication and expertise. Everything in his life was under his control. Every moment went according to his plan. Today he was scheduled to deliver a speech at an international medical conference where the world's top doctors eagerly awaited his address. This was the biggest opportunity of his career, a chance to reach new heights. But fate had something else in store. Dr. Fahim glanced at his expensive watch and rushed toward the airport. As he reached, drenched in sweat, he took a deep breath and reassured himself. Thank God, I made it on time. He settled into his seat, opened his laptop, and with a confident smile, began preparing his presentation. The plane had taken off. Everything was going as planned. But then, suddenly, everything changed. Outside the window, the sky darkened. Thick black clouds gathered, heavy rain poured down. Lightning crackled, shaking the sky. Then, the pilot's deep, serious voice echoed through the speakers. Due to severe weather conditions, we cannot reach our destination. We will have to make an emergency landing at the nearest airport. Dr. Fahim's face turned red with frustration. He clenched his fists and muttered angrily. What kind of joke is this? I need to reach on time. But who can understand the ways of fate? As soon as the plane landed, Dr. Fahim hurried out, arguing with the airport staff. At that moment, a stranger approached him and gently said, "Sir, I know you. You're the guest speaker at the conference, right? Don't worry. Our destination is just 3 hours away by road. You can take a taxi. Maybe you'll still make it in time." Dr. Fahim saw this as a reasonable solution. He thanked the man, got into a taxi, and instructed the driver, "I need to get there quickly, but drive safely." But fate wasn't done intervening yet. The rain intensified. Visibility dropped. The road was deserted. A strange sense of unease filled the air. Suddenly, the driver stopped the car. He turned nervously and said, "Sir, I think I've lost the way." Dr. Fahim's frustration flared again. He slammed his hand against the window and shouted, "Are you kidding me? I'm already late." But then, as if someone pressed a button inside him, he stopped. He paused for a moment and thought, maybe I can't control everything. Just then, he noticed a faint light glowing from a small house in the distance. The driver suggested they wait there until the storm passed. Dr. Fahim had no other choice. Reluctantly, he agreed. But he had no idea that in this small house, his life was about to change forever. He knocked on the door. A tired yet gentle voice from inside responded, "Who is it? Come in. The storm is dangerous." As he stepped inside, he saw a simple mat on the floor, an old chair, and a sick child lying on a bed. The child's pale face revealed his suffering. An elderly woman, frail but kind, gazed at the child with deep affection and sighed. "This is my grandson. He is very ill. The doctors here can't do anything. People say a great doctor, Dr. Fahim, can cure him. But I am a poor woman. How can I find him? That's why I pray every day, that Allah Himself sends him to my door." Hearing this, something shattered inside Dr. Fahim. His eyes welled up. His body stiffened. His hands trembled. With a shaking voice, he whispered, "Mother, Allah has heard your prayer. I am Dr. Fahim." The old woman's face lit up with a mix of shock and joy. Tears filled her eyes. She raised her hands in gratitude and repeated, Allah is great. He works in mysterious ways. Thank you, my son. Thank you. That night, Dr. Fahim learned a lesson he would never forget. The obstacles, the delays, the frustrations we face, sometimes they are not setbacks, they are divine redirections. What seems like failure or misfortune might actually be leading us towards something greater, something more meaningful. This story teaches us patience, faith, and humility. When we accept life with trust and perseverance, we begin to see the hidden blessings in every hardship. So remember, if your path suddenly changes, don't panic. Maybe it's leading you exactly where you are needed the most.